Hey guys, what's going on? I know there hasn't been a video in a while, but I thought I'd finally come around to the Veency for Windows tutorial. Basically, Veency, as you may or may not know, basically is a program for your iPod Touch that allows you to see your iPod on your computer, and that's basically what I use to film all my videos. I use a screen capture program, and then I use Veency. So it's all nice and neat for you guys, and there's no fussing around and whatnot. So, I know I said that I would make this video a while ago. Never got around to it, but I guess here it is now. So, Veency consists of two parts, basically. One is the application from Cydia, which we're not going to be using Cydia to get it, though. And the other part is from your computer. And if you're watching this, you're going to need a Windows-based computer. Check out my Mac tutorial for Veency by clicking on the link to my channel. And you're going to need a program that's called a VNC viewer, such as Tight VNC, Ultra VNC, or Real VNC, to view your iPod on your computer. So the first part, we won't be needing Cydia or your iPod for the moment, because the version of Veency in Cydia is not a good version, and we need to get the right version from the internet. So what you want to do, go to google.com and search for Veency underscore 0.9.3023-1.deb. First link should be from forshare.com. Click on that, and I'll have a link to every website that's mentioned in the description. And what you want to do, click on this brown button that says download now. Wait 20 seconds. Not long of a wait. It's definitely worth it. And while you're at it, I guess you can go search for one of these VNC servers, which I will be discussing with you guys later. Tight VNC, Ultra VNC, and Real VNC. You only need one of them, and I guess you guys will decide which one you want. Wow, perfect timing. And click download file now. And you want to make sure it's set on save file. Click OK. And exit out of that. Go to your downloads folder or wherever your downloads are saved to. Drag the deb file to your desktop. You don't have to, but it's preferable, at least for me, that is. Next part, oh, where'd it go? Okay, got it back. Next part, you will need to know how to use iFile, and you will need iFile. You can do and get iFile from Cydia. Open up Cydia, search for iFile. Have one of the cracked links or sources, because it's like $5 and you want to get it for free. Also check out my how to get iFile for free tutorial if you want a further in-depth discussion and whatnot on that topic. But once you have iFile installed, and please make sure that it's the full version so you don't have any problems, you want to open up iFile, and you can just leave it open for the time being. And now, next part, you also need to know how to SSH into your iPod. I have a tutorial on how to SSH for Windows, so check that out on my channel too. Learn how to SSH, all that stuff. And once it's all done, you want to open up your SSH by opening up WinSCP, most likely. You can have other SFTP clients, but I'm going to log in. And soon enough, it should connect to the host. And put in your password. The default password is Alpine, ALPINE. If you've changed your password, it'll be whatever password you've changed it to. And you'll be prompted with this. So what you want to do is you want to go back one directory by double-clicking on these two dots. If your computer's slow, it'll search with that flashlight. Next, you want to go into mobile. Actually, this came up from a user. He or she said if we could just put the deb file into any folder, and that is true. You can put it into any folder as long as it gets installed. So I'll just demonstrate this right now. Before, I told you guys to go into VAR Mobile Library Downloads, but I'm just going to go to VAR Mobile Downloads instead. So you can just basically drag it anywhere. So take your Veency deb file, drag it into here. I already have it. I guess I'll just overwrite it to go with the flow. Click copy, and I'm just going to click yes to all. That won't happen. That's only if you want to overwrite. And it's all done. Next part, now that you have iFile open, actually you can just quit out of WinSCP first. Now that you have iFile open and it's all ready to go, navigate to the directory that you would put the file in. It could be any directory as long as you found the file, and click on it, and 3 options should pop up: zip viewer, unarchiver, and installer. Click on installer, and in a second or two it should be all done. If you finish with the result code of 0, that means everything went good, it's installed fine, no worries, no problems for you. Now if you have a result code of 512, that means you have Cydia open in the background, which means you also have a backgrounding application such as ProSwitcher or Circuitus, I believe it's pronounced. So just activate your backgrounding application, go to Cydia, quit it out, come back here and install again. If you have an error code of 256, that means you have this installed, and so this tutorial is not the right tutorial for you, so just go leave and watch some more YouTube videos. So if you have a result code of 0, click done and exit out. Most important part from here is to respring. You can respring by going to Cydia, downloading a program called SB Settings. Once you have it installed, you can swipe across the top of your status bar, which is this thing at the top that shows the time and yeah, your battery, and there should be a button that says respring. Click that and it should restart your springboard, and I'll come back to you guys as soon as it's done respringing. Alright guys, my iPod is all resprung, so now you as well, if you had followed along, should also be done with the installation process of the Veency application. Veency runs in the background of your iPod, so there's no physical app that you can push on and whatnot. But yeah, so that part is done. Now you can move over to your computer and open up Internet